Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm coming to you today with a part of my lock journey that I also said I was going to do, which is my spiritual journey as well. With everything that's going on in the world today, a lot of us need time to just unplug from what's going on and get ourselves grounded, so that, number one, takes care of our blood pressure, our anxiety, our whatever it is that you may have. And with us being, well, most of us, well, me I should say, being a person with color, it seems like to be really hard right now, because I do have a young son out there in the world, and I would hate to get that phone call about somebody shooting him or whatever. But anyway, as I get along with my spiritual journey, before I started with my locks, as you see, my update is coming up soon. We're a few days away from a month. But as I started my journey for my locks, I also did research first on something that I can have spiritually for myself that I can actually go to. So what I actually did was I actually got a lotus flower bracelet. I'll put it closer so you can actually see can you see that? The lotus flower with the emblem. Mostly I wear it on my left arm. I just took it off because I wanted to show you guys it, the bracelet. And the lotus flower, the meaning behind it is that that flower grows in the most muddiest, dirtiest place away from sun, but when it comes up, it blooms the most beautifulest flower, which can be sort of like our life. Like, we are drugged down, beat down, tore down, whatever down you want to call it, but in the end, we can always, this would actually helps give us the strength to know that no matter how down we can get or how far under the dust we think we can always emerge enlightened and this beautiful flower. And I just thought that resonated with me, which is why, like I said, I need to get something that can reflect that. So when I'm feeling unsightful or not encouraged, that I can actually, look at this and say, I am enough, basically. I will rise. I will be enlightened. This actually keeps, give me strength to keep moving on. To Buddhism, everyone has the potential to become enlightened, no matter what, no matter how far you are down. As I said, Buddha says you can be enlightened. And just look at this, the lotus flower. It's in the deepest of the muddiest, the murkiest water, and it blooms the most beautifulest flower. So if you're feeling down and out, what is it to say that you can't bloom, overcome whatever it is to become this beautiful flower? Okay. So also with Buddhism, they say that you can be reborn, like, because you're down in the muck, in the dirt, whatever, you don't see the sunlight, you're feeling down and out, but be reborn so that you can actually come up to be enlightened and get all that you deserve. Now, I'm not a Buddhist, don't claim to be a Buddhist. I am spiritual though. I believe in colors, where people read different colors. I believe in chakras, which is the Buddha can be your center chakra, where you're aligned and in one with yourself. And I do believe that there is a higher power. Jesus, or whatever you may call him, Allah, Jehovah, there is a higher power. I also believe, well, I guess I believe a little bit different, because I believe that we're put here on this earth to serve a purpose, and until we serve the purpose that we were put here for, we will return until we get it right, so you can enter, so you can earn your wings, I guess, sort of, to get into heaven. And that's just how I feel. You may feel different. I mean, I grew up believing that if you believe in God and you believe in His Word, and I also believe that too. But I do believe that He's not going to put us down here not to fulfill our purpose, whether we fulfill it in this life or the next life. That's just how I feel. But that's why I wanted to come back with you guys and just give you a little enlightenment on my journey as far as my spiritual journey. Share with you my bracelet. I did get it on Amazon, so you might want to go to Amazon and actually, read about it. Look about, just get some information. And I just wanted to just let you know. I'm actually not comfortable in here doing this video, but I have so many people right now in my house that I had to actually go somewhere where I can get a moment and actually talk to you guys. But I think I'm gonna have to just switch up scenery because it's a lot of noise. I have the fan back here because it's during the day and upstairs it's hot. So I know you probably hear the fan a lot. So I wanted to go into explaining to you the colors of the lotus flower, but I don't feel comfortable. I don't feel in peace with myself right now because my room is not set up where I can come and talk to you guys. So I just did a makeshift so that I can come and tell you guys at least a little bit. But I guess I can tell you why I started my lock journey. Well, I guess I told you a little bit about it, where I was just feeling a little uneasy with everything that's going on in the world. I know a lot of us do, feel a little uneasy. From the day that my job told us that we were going to start to work from home, and I could say things actually changed, but not that much, because I felt like, I feel like still that it's actually business as usual. Nothing really changed. It's like I still got up, I still went to work, I worked all day. I came, I could say I came home, I was already home, but I came home, I didn't go outside, I didn't go anywhere because we was on lockdown. We couldn't. And still, when I did get a chance to get out to go food shopping and stuff like that, I had my mask and everything, but it was still it wasn't the norm. So of course you still feel very heightened and very heightened and uncomfortable, kind of scared, because you don't want to bring nothing back home to your family, and all you're trying to do is get groceries. Then it seems like when things start to calm down, and with my company things started to get back to normal as far as work-wise, then we start having the shootings and the killings of these black men, or it become very aware of what's going on with the shootings of these black men, which again made me nervous and uneasy, because as I said before, I have a young son. Well, he's not young, he's 22, but a young son out there trying to live his life. And I cannot imagine how it feels to lose my son. I don't want to imagine how it feels, but just to see some of the things, when you look at the news and they're playing it over and over and over again, it's going to affect you. And it has affected me a lot. My anxiety was over the roof. I was just doing the motions, I guess I could say, that I was supposed to do, that I was doing every day, but wasn't really there. So when I decided to lock my hair, I said what I said was I have to do a whole transformation. What can I do to transform? I need to get my body right in and out. So the first thing I did was I detoxed. I detoxed for 10 days. After I detoxed for 10 days, I was like, the next thing, what is the next step? For me, of cleansing myself, making myself better to me. So I said, you know what? My hair, I'm going to lock my hair. And as I lock my hair, I'm going to find myself. So that's when I started, I put the 2-string twist in my hair, and then I started researching on spirituality. I've always considered myself a spiritual person because of I'm trying to think of the right word, of my ability to kind of read someone, you know, without even knowing them. You know, I guess everybody would say my intuition on people is very high. Um, uh, I do, some people I may not can get, I may not get intuition about them, but I see colors. Like, and the different colors mean different things to me. Um, it's all got to do with chakras. If you want to if you want to know more about chakras, just leave me a message. Just inbox me or leave a comment below, and I'll go have a video going more into chakras. But the chakras is like the colors, like on how they make you feel or how they may come across to you. And you know, like sometimes, like an intuition or what I call a chakra would be sometime when you meet someone and right away you be like, that's not the person. You know, even a woman, man, doesn't matter. You say that's not the person, and you just like kind of back away, like, no, I don't want to have nothing to do with that. I get a lot of that. I get a lot of that with colors or just an intuition, or I can't remember what you call it, but I don't want to say I'm psychic, but sometimes, believe it or not, I do see things before it happens, but then we all do. But I do get those feelings and those auras. I do feel people's auras and everything. I've learned, it took me a long time to not react. I do give people chances, but not, I mean, when I say chances, just because I feel a certain way about a person, I don't know them. Do I care to know them? No. But I'm not going to be rude. If they say hello, I will say hello. If they hold little like conversations, okay, but that's about as far as it goes. Because that's just, I'm not going to invite them into my space of serenity, which is what I'm trying to keep now. So that's what I was trying, what I did was when I was doing my research was trying to see how I felt and what I wanted to feel like. And I didn't want to feel like I was feeling with disheartening, sad, scared, heightened anxiety. I didn't want to feel like that. When I wanted to feel peace, calm, I wanted to feel one with myself. You know, I didn't want to get upset and my stomach hurt. I didn't want to get upset and my head hurt. I didn't need to do that. I just wanted to be calm with myself. So as I lock my hair and get my spirituality together, my body is detoxed, so I can clean from the in to the out, and I feel like everything will come around full circle, and I will be one with myself. I feel like I'm one with myself now, but I would be better grounded. I need to be grounded, and that's what I'm doing now, just getting myself grounded so that my blessings and everything will come to me without having to jump over hoops and go under bricks and all that, dodge bricks and stuff. It'll just come to me. So that's why I'm heavily right now into the lotus flower. I read about it every day. I am into chakras, so I look and see how I feel, what color I feel. If I feel a negative color, I try to change that color about myself, so that I don't need any negativity drawn to me, no way. So I also do the power of speaking into existence, or I forgot what you call it, but the power of, speaking into existence. I am loved. Yes, I am loved. I know I'm loved anyway, but that's what most people say, like they feel like they need love. Okay, don't say you need love, say you have love, so in that way you will have love. I want to be rich. I don't want to be rich, I am rich. And I will always be rich. That's what I mean by when I say speaking into existence. That's what I do. That's what I've been doing this past month. And I've been feeling great. I've been feeling excellent. So, that's what I want you to do. Like, just take a moment. like I told you, my house is full of people. They're downstairs. I wanted to do this at my computer where I felt comfortable, you know, where I didn't have to feel like just out of place because everything is right there. But no, I had to come upstairs, get out of my element, and come speak to you. But I let that could not let that hump there, because see, that was like the hindrance trying to keep me from letting you guys know, you know, about, you know, being centered and being one and becoming receptive of what's going on around you, and that, you know, coming in one with yourself. Be your lotus flower, regrow, be reborn, sprout, you know, because, you know, it turn, or maybe you may understand, don't let that ugly duckling, that ugly duckling will turn into a swan. Basically the lotus flower, you know, down in the muddy, murky dirt, mud, away from the sun, but blooms a beautiful flower. And I'm that beautiful flower that's going to bloom. Well, I am blooming. So just take that into consideration if you want to know more about the lotus flower and my bracelet. You know, just leave me a comment below. I'll be glad to, you know, give you more insight on the lotus flower as I grow more. And I will also let you know of any other spiritual items that I come across. I'm very into stones too, but I don't really know about what they do, so I don't want to speak on those. But I will learn more about that too, because I do know people that have stones, and there are stones that bring you energy, and that's all I'm looking for. Good energy, good positive energy, good positive clean energy, so that I can receive good positive energy in me, so I can radiate that, so I can get what I need, you know, what I long for me and my family. So I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to me go on and on and on. But as I say, I may come back to you, or part of this video is going to be there's going to be a part that's going to be where I'm at my desk talking, but you know, I had to leave to come, you know, because I had the house full of people. But that's okay, because we did get it in today. So thank you for taking the time listening to me. I want you to subscribe. I want you to like this video. And of course, if there's any thing that you want me to speak upon, just leave that comment below and we'll talk about it and get more in depth with it. I want you to come back to see my month lock journey, my month status, so you can actually see what it looks like under here. I put this on specifically because I didn't want you guys to see my hair, but yeah, but in a couple of days you'll be getting that video as well. As always, I love you. Be safe. Keep your energy connected with yourself, and I love you. Later.